What's up, everybody? I'd like to officially welcome you guys all to Cat Person Season. You heard me right. Now, a lot of people tend to throw around the phrase cat person because whether they know it or not, it symbolizes a personality type. Now, a lot of people have tried to even bring this around the fact that it means feminine traits, where if you're a cat person, you're more feminine than masculine. And for example, if you're a dog lover, you're more masculine than dominant. But I don't think it's that at all. I mean, that might play a small part of it, but I think the heart of what a cat person is more of an emotional type. Where earlier this week, I was listening to a podcast, and I'm not going to mention the person, but in this podcast, the two hosts were talking about owning pets and maintenance and how pets behave in a household. And then the other host went ahead and said that they weren't a pet person at all. Then they made the remark that they want pets to be something like a goldfish or anything like that. And then they made the statement that they want to treat pets the same way they treat children, where they can play with them and then they can put them down. And that's when it hit me. That is what a cat person is. A cat person is someone who kind of temporarily dabbles with certain sections of humanity or society and then leaves it, like a seasonal or a part-time employee, if you would. Just think about it. They say dogs are more loyal and cats are more affectionate. But a cat is affectionate some of the time. A cat will come around its owner, will pet it maybe 5 minutes, 10 tops, and then the cat's gone for 3-4 hours. That is exactly how these people are. Where when they're there, they're affectionate, they're loyal, everything looks 100%. And then 5-10 minutes later, they're gone. And you don't hear from them for maybe a year. These are the kind of people that, for example, you might only see them during a certain part of the year. You might only see them in the summer. And ironically, you're the only person in their friend circle who has a pool. So, in certain instances, some people refer to these kinds of characters as fake friends because they seem to pop in when it's convenient. Or you might even run into these people like just shopping or running an errand where you didn't expect to meet up with them. As soon as you see them, it's like, oh, hey, what's going on? I've been thinking about you. Or I was going to call you 2 months ago. And you're sitting there scratching your head wondering, you're on your phone all the time. If you were going to reach out, you would have reached out already. It's because they show you affection some of the time. You could even put them to a lie detector test. When they're affectionate for you, they'll pass with flying colors. They are really committed to you. But then they're not. It's like a switch. It's on and off. It's something, it must be psychological. It's definitely something in the nature of their personality. And that's the best representation of what a cat person is to me. Now, you got to watch out for a lot of these now, because now that our pandemic is kind of wearing off, now you're starting to see a lot of the cat people come out where they've been home a little too long, because cat people were the ones going, quarantine does nothing. I'm antisocial anyway. This will be a breeze. And then a month later, they start itching because they realize that even the most antisocial creature needs social interaction. So now you're going to start seeing people reach out that haven't quite reached out in a while, or maybe you were the one that reached out and they reciprocated. Just as soon as you see that switch flip, you'll know that they're a cat person, because that's the season we're in. So stay sharp. Try not to take it too personal. It's part of their psychology. They don't even know they're doing it. They have no idea that this is a trait of theirs. And if this is resonating with you because you're one of those cat people, then be careful how you interact. If you interact too deeply, it's going to give off the wrong signal. People are going to expect you to stick around because of the type of interaction you're having. So if you're just, if that's what you're like, then you're probably better off being an associate. You know, just have a casual lunch, maybe a couple's party, but nothing too intimate. Because then when you try to come back around, you're going to receive some hostility. And just try to be as honest as can be, and try to be as aware as can be. Until next time, everybody.